Welcome, everybody. As we come up to speed here, this is Thomas Dimitrovich, and I am wanting to bring you an update on the Electrical Safety Workshop. So that's my goal today as an update, as the acting chair of the Electrical Safety Workshop for March 7th through 11th. In Jacksonville, Florida. So if you go to electricalsafetyworkshop.com, you'll have access to take a look at the programs, the technical programs, technical content, and everything that we have planned for the Electrical Safety Workshop this year. I'll tell you what, I am as acting chair right now. I'm in the presence of some great individuals who are pulling this meeting together. We're seeing a great response from vendors and registrants, and I'm really pleased that we are going to have a great electrical safety workshop this year, and I'm hoping to see you and everybody else in Jacksonville, Florida. So things I want to cover today. Registration is going strong. I have the links down below, up above, to the left, to the right. To the left, to the right, whichever that you can access and take a look, because I think it's going to be important that you go out to that website, check it out, and get registered. I do want to talk about a few key items in regard to registration, and let's do that now. All right, so there are. If you hop out to the website, you're going to see options when it comes to registration. General conference registration includes breakfast. So we not only teach you, we not only provide technical information, we don't just help you save lives, we will feed you. Breakfast Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Lunch Wednesday and Thursday. We have evening social events, and I'll tell you what, when you're there, you're going to be meeting individuals. You'll have dinner with them. You'll be able to get together in various forums throughout this week of connectivity. That's one thing about the Electrical Safety Workshop and the organization in general, is that you have like-minded individuals who are all working together to save lives, to increase electrical safety. That's what the conversations are. And I'm telling you, no matter what part of the that hotel that you're in or other venues around that hotel, you're going to be probably talking about electrical safety and many other things, sharing each other's stories and talking about what you love to do in your spare time as well. So evening socials, great time, Tuesdays and Thursday, to get together. They have an exhibit reception. Now, there's an exhibit hall, and what we do is we have in the exhibit hall, typically, we will have food, hors d'oeuvres, and things of that nature. You can walk around, look at booths, enjoy a beverage and some food, and communicate, talk to vendors about what they're doing for electrical safety. You get an electronic copy of the Electrical Safety Workshop conference materials. Hey, Nihad, good to see you. And Nihad is another one of those great individuals who are helping pull all of this together. So you have a copy of all the conference materials. You can have an attendance list. And when you register, you can choose if you want your name on that list or you don't. So please be mindful that you have that choice. And you can access video recordings of the presentations after the Electrical Safety Workshop is over, so that when you go back to your office, if there was a presentation, if there was something that you found compelling that you wanted to go back and watch again, you'll be able to do that. I'm hoping we continue, based on your response and based on your feedback. Let us know if that works great, because I personally would love to see us do that as we continue on in the future. Now, the other option, there are a few options, so stick with me here. You have 1 day registration. It includes meals and the social on the day of registration as applicable, because remember what we said about the social, there's social on specific days. So if you pick your registration for a day where there is a social, and your meals, you will as applicable. You'll have an electronic copy of the electrical safety workshop materials. Notice you don't have access to all the post videos. You only signed up for 1 day. So, and it's much more difficult to try to just give you videos for that day. So if you want access to those videos afterwards and all that jazz, please sign up for the week. Or there's another option for you. So we have exhibitor registration, and we're still working hard getting more exhibitors. And Phil, Hadia, great to see you. Hopefully I will see you in Florida. I'm hoping, brother, I'm hoping. So exhibitor registration includes 1 conference registration, 1 additional exhibitor helper registration. So if you're a vendor out there, if you're a manufacturer, you're a service provider, you don't have to just make equipment. If you provide services of thermography or other things from a maintenance perspective, remember, maintenance is critical from a 70E perspective. Safe work practices. We have to perform maintenance. We have to control our energy. We have to control what? Risk, likelihood, and severity. There are a lot of ways to do that. You can get a booth, and you can get an 8x10 exhibit booth space with pipe and drape and electric. And you can, with that, you get a helper registration, includes admittance only to the exhibit hall for working at their company's booth. I'll tell you what, the hospitality suites are awesome. Various corporations, companies, organizations will have hospitality suites. It's kind of cool to get the list and say where you want to go tonight to visit a hospitality suite. And sometimes I would say there's a lot you can learn every time in a hospitality suite about electrical safety. So be mindful when you're there, look for, we will display and let everybody know where these hospitality suites are and that you need to be there. Hey, Ryan Jackson. All right. I'm hoping for you. I'm hoping for all of you. So, all right. So another area, companion registration. So if you have a companion that you're going to bring with you, there is a registration for that companion where we cover the reception. They can come to the reception, breakfast, lunch, evening socials, and the exhibit reception. So bring your significant other with you, or whomever that you may want to bring as a companion to this event, and mingle, communicate. Safety is about everybody. Safety is a family thing. So please, hopefully we will see all of you there, and those you wish to bring. Video access only. So this is another registration. I want to remind every one of you. So there are, I know, some international travelers who are worried about the COVID restrictions. There might be, please, before you travel, check your country and your airline or your whatever to make sure that there's no concerns, no problems with you getting, not only getting there, but getting back, right? So check the laws, check the rules and regulations, etc., before you travel on every aspect of your trip. Don't forget your mask. Don't forget any of your personal items where you want, if you want to, make sure your hands are clean and sanitization and things of that nature. Think smarter when we travel. Think about health. So in any case, for those of you who say, look, I would love to be there. I want to hear the materials. I want to see the materials. We will have a video access only registration. And what that includes are access to the video recordings of all the papers and their presentations. So Willie Snyder, so thanks for joining us. So you can purchase video access to at least get to those materials and see the presentations, hear from the authors, and learn more about electrical safety. So you'll have access to that if you purchase the video access registration. Okay. Now, there are some optional items as part of registration. You have shirts. I mean, you can display the fact that you support electrical safety and you support the organization. And we sell shirts, whether they're polo, dress. We have a Microfleece Jacket. I hope I spelt that right. And we also offer CEU credits. You have a one-time fee of $50 that covers CEU credits for both ESW and tutorials, up to 3.3 continuing education units, a detailed explanation. Go out to the website and check on the CEU credits and learn everything you can. Mr. James Smith, thanks for joining. And hopefully I will see you as well at the Electrical Safety Workshop in Jacksonville, Florida. Right? Oh, also, can't forget this. I mean, geez, there's ESW flash drives. So keep in mind, you can purchase past ESW. Now, you're not going to get videos of the presentations in the past. We were just not doing that. But we are providing electronic copies of the presentations and the papers. So you can purchase those past presentations, past papers, and those materials. Very good resource for you, because I'm telling you, there are a lot of papers that have been delivered over time that you will find, I know you will find of interest. The history of all of the arc flash, IEEE 1584. There are papers out there that talk about personal protective equipment, the testing of personal protective equipment. A lot of really good information. And I'm telling you what, it's down to earth. It's not, it's not a bunch of, it's not, these are not resources delivered based upon a fourth order, a third order differential equations. Okay. These are down to earth, real applications and safety related presentations and papers. It's a lot different than most of the other types of IEEE events that we have, because here we have examples of stories, examples of successes in electrical safety. We do events. We show analysis. There are papers that take an event that occurred in a facility and walk through what happened, what occurred, the planning that took place before, the post-mortem on all of the diagnosis of what happened, how it occurred, why it occurred, and any corrective actions and lessons learned. There are a lot of papers like that, which I believe these are different than what you would typically see in an IEEE Electrical Safety Workshop. So you take advantage of the history here. These are and there is a limit of the number of drives that you can purchase. So get in there and get on there now. All right, so those are the registration items. Now, what I did also include in the information, there's been a lot of questions about, we're getting a lot of dialogue as we get closer to the event. A lot of people are asking about what are the COVID rules? What are the health and safety rules for travel and for the hotel and whatnot? I can tell you, I want to remind you, please, before you travel, before you pack that bag, get in your car and head to the airport or head to the hotel, just be mindful of the rules and regulations. Either if you're coming from within the United States, there is an international presence here, typically at these electrical safety workshops. If you're coming international, be mindful of what to expect for your travels and traveling back, right? So we are publishing we have links. But in general, we're going to follow the rules of the hotel. So when you're on the hotel premise, whatever the policy is of the hotel, and you can go to the hotel, there are links down below, up above, left or right, whichever way is, depending upon the platform that you're watching this, we follow the rules of the hotel. So I'm not going to state what those are. I want you to read them for yourselves. You need to do your homework and be mindful of the rules of engagement, so to speak, when it comes to COVID and health safety. And also, so the other questions that we've received are testing locations, right? So what are the testing locations? Where are the testing locations? I've provided a link in the description of this video to for Florida. Okay, so it's the Florida Health and Safety site that basically provides, I believe it is, there's a Florida Health COVID-19.gov and test sites. You can, and be mindful, we are in Jacksonville, Florida. So if you're at the hotel, but you never know, you might travel somewhere else within Florida. I mean, Florida's a beautiful state, and there's a lot to see, a lot to do. If you need to know a location of a testing site, we have the link provided here. We will be updating our website as well. I believe Nihad El Sharif is on that and working on that very, very hard to get that updated. We have Florida Health COVID-19.gov for travelers. So there's information for travelers as well. So I got 3 key links down there. One from the Hyatt, because this location will be at a Hyatt. They have Care and Cleanliness Americas. They have a national policy that you'll want to read. What else? All right, so I wanted to make sure that I provided you that information and that you know about those opportunities. Be mindful too. We have tutorials, and the tutorial schedule is on the website. We have a tutorial on applying power of prevention through design in your electrical safety program. Prevention through design, safety by design. These are all the key words. These are the things that we need to be doing. Whether you're an electrical engineer, contractor, owner, whatever, you need to be thinking about building the provisions for safety into your designs on your next project. We have a tutorial on construction site safety tools for coordinating with all trades. Take a look at Annex K of NFPA 70E. Shock is huge on the list of electrical safety concerns, and it's not just the electrical worker that is injured by electricity. All of the other trades on site, there's a high percentage of the injuries that are non-electrical worker related. So construction site safety tools for coordinating with all trades is going to be I think a really good tutorial. Now, if you don't know what a tutorial is, tutorials are special sessions where it's much more engaging, and they're smaller venues. It's not in a very large room with 300 people, attendees. These are, you sign up for these separately. The CEUs will be provided for these separately. You're in a more intimate location, smaller room to accommodate the smaller attendance in each of these tutorials. And you have a presenter or 2 or 3 who will be presenting and teaching. It's like attending a class. So very, and they're typically not like a 30-minute presentation. So for example, system grounding methods for petroleum and chemical facilities, resistance grounding benefits. Sergio Pineda and Ajit Bapat they're presenting that, and it's from 8 o'clock in the morning to noon on March 8th. So that's a 4-hour presentation. You have electrical safety management with Renee Graves, Lanny Floyd, and Mike Doherty from 1 to 4. That's a 3-hour presentation on March 11th. We have risk assessment for electrical worker for all electrical hazards, 1 to 4. We have developing a qualification assessment, Wes Mosley and crew on 1 to 4 on Friday. And then Eric Stromberg, I know Eric and Jennifer Martin, great individuals, very knowledgeable people. Objectionable current, what is it? What are the causes and the effects and the solutions? So these sessions, again, very good information with regard to tutorial sessions. So you're going to want to check out those tutorials, sign up, and get engaged. Again, smaller venues, more information, opportunities for Q&A around the topic. So check out those tutorials as well. Nihad, I sent that email. I'll have to double check and see Maybe I spelt your email wrong. I'll double check and see if I got your email correct. But I did send that earlier this morning when we chatted. Okay, so we have that's and now the program schedule. You can go out and see the program schedule on for the different the general sessions and whatnot. So check that out and remember, it's about electrical safety. And everybody that comes to these meetings are focused on electrical safety. So you will have a great opportunity, in my opinion, to communicate and share information with some of the best in the industry. And some of the best in the industry includes you, because you're concerned about electrical safety. I know you are. If you're watching this and you're still hanging in there, then you are an individual who cares about electrical safety. You can share your experiences and your knowledge as well at these events. So I look forward to seeing you, as well as hopefully you can see me and others in the industry and communicate with each other, break some bread, and maybe learn something, take it home with us. So Willie Snyder, James Smith, Nihad El Sharif, and Mr. Ryan Jackson, thank you very much for joining. Phil Hydia, hopefully I will see you down there. We'll throw the dice and hopefully you all can make it to the Electrical Safety Workshop. I'll tell you, it is a great opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to miss it. And we're coming up very, very close. In fact, we are basically at the March 7th through 11th in Jacksonville, Florida. Go to electricalsafetyworkshop.com down below. I hope I will see you there. I hope that your travels are safe, and I know you're going to enjoy the Electrical Safety Workshop 2022. So remember, please put this on your calendar. There is a video portion, so there is no reason for you to miss some of the best safety by design and safe work practices, updates on IEEE 1584. There will be, I believe, a 70E update as well of the state of the development of that document. I believe they are through the first draft, and they're going to be working on public comments soon. So we will get an update, I'm sure, on 70E as well as part of this program. So I look forward to seeing you there in Jacksonville, Florida, March 7th through 11th. Mark that calendar, get that registration going, and get those flights and hotels reserved, because I am looking forward to seeing you there. All right. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. And you can go to the Electrical Safety Workshop, and there's a whole committee list of individuals who are ready to answer your questions and help you through registration. Thank you. Stay safe. God bless. Please stay healthy, and we will give you an update again next week. Take care, stay safe, and please, again, stay healthy. Until next time, I am out of here.